What is going on, fam? So we have our PSA submission, came in the mail today, unboxed it. I am ready to share this with all of you, right? So we have a lot of awesome cards here. They did kind of hit us bad on the 10 PSA 10 rate, right? We do have a bunch of 9s in here, but when you see what's in here, it's okay, right? I think they're pretty rough on vintage cards, and a lot of these are still very awesome and very valuable. It's still hard to get in a PSA 9, so it's understandable, and there's still a lot of value here, a lot of value added. So there's also alternate arts in here. We have some modern stuff, some cards I even picked up from Japan that I personally picked up and I feel strongly about and love, that I graded myself and got some 10s on those. So we'll go ahead and check them out. We'll go ahead and start with this first stack right here, and we'll just cover what we have. So first up, we have, and from Astral Radiance, we have a full art Arita right here. I really love this card. Really cool trainer. And then moving on to the next one, we have really quite the selection in here because it's all over the place. From 2000, your Japanese Neo Lugia Holo, PSA 9 in Japanese. Now, a lot of these cards, I did look them over, and I'll show you, right? A lot of these cards are in phenomenal condition. There's a little white speck down here in the bottom left, but some of these I wouldn't mind cracking out and actually resubmitting for a 10. I think that I front-loaded a bunch of modern cards, which kind of hurt me because I think they're easier to grade 10s on the modern for the pop reports opposed to obviously the older cards. That is just my conspiracy, my theory, and I believe it's true because I've graded a lot, and that's the way I've seen PSA kind of operate, right? But still, a very stunning card, PSA 9. It's still nothing to scoff at, right? So we also have some Level X cards in here. We have from 2008 Diamond and Pearl. This is a Darkrai Level X Holo from Great Encounters. Really awesome card, PSA 9. And then my favorite Gyarados of all time from Mysterious Mountain. So this is the Gyarados Holo from 2002, PSA 7. Not the greatest grade. I really don't care. I wasn't going for the biggest grade on this one. I'm still in very, very great condition. Not a bad card. I don't see how this didn't get at least an 8, possibly even a 9. I mean, I didn't see really any holo scratching or anything like that. But still, a PSA 7 on this card is fine. This is for PC. I love, love, love this card. And then moving on, we have another Lugia. We're going to have this one in English from Neo Genesis, PSA 8 for this one. Blaine's Charmeleon. Most of these cards, actually a lot of these were pack fresh. This one was a recent pack fresh card, but still got a PSA 9. Not bad. Really cool card to the PC. I traded for this card. This is a PSA 9 Shiny Star V Skyla Full Art trainer in Japanese. Awesome card. Traded for this. Got the PSA 9. But yeah, I'll let y'all look at some of the cards, right? I do see like a little whitening up here at the top. So that could be why that got a 9. And then we also have from Crown Zenith, the other Irida, however you want to say it, right? PSA 9 as well. And then moving on to the second stack. All right, so here we go. First up, we have a Charizard, the Blaine's Charizard Holo, PSA 8 in Japanese. This is a banger, dude. I have like 3, 4 of these. Look at this swirl right here. Check that swirl out. So I have about 3 or 4 of these. None of them are actually great grades. I think one is like a 3, one's a 4. Just for the PC, and then to have an 8 is pretty cool. I actually have another one in the stack as well. We have a first edition Squirtle from base set, 1999 Squirtle PSA 6. Now, what's cool about this one is actually a gray stamp. So if you look up close, and look these up if you don't know about them, right? You have gray stamp first edition cards that are said to be more valuable. And I don't know, man, they're just gray stamp, right? They're not black. They're just gray stamp first edition cards. It's a thing, I promise. All right, then we have the Black Star Promo Palkia PSA 8 it's a Level X card as well. Stunning card, man. This is a stunning card, really nice. And they really beat your boy up on the grades, man, because some of these are flawless. Like, they're really nice. You don't really see a lot of problems with a lot of these cards. And of course, what did you expect, man? We got a PSA 10 on the Ultra Modern. So we have the Gardevoir right here, EX 245 Gem Mint 10. And your boy got the 10, right? Your boy got the 10, and it's because it's Ultra Modern. And it's fucking stupid. And then, of course, another Ultra Modern card. We have the Crocodile alternate art from One Piece. Some of you may not care about One Piece, but it's pretty cool, right? I do like some of the cards. And they have some pretty cool alternate art. So this is one of them, one of the leader cards. And got this in a PSA 10. Just to show you what another one looks like, we have the Don Quixote do Flamingo. This is another alternate art from OP01, which is the first set for One Piece in Japanese. I pulled this out of a Japanese pack inside of Japan, so it's pretty special. Like I said, some of these cards did come with me from Japan a few months ago. Then we have the Raikou Holo from Split Earth, one of my favorite Japanese set, first edition PSA 9. Man, look at that. Look at that. That's one of the best Raikou artworks that I've ever seen. Like, it's fucking phenomenal. It's awesome. And another holographic artwork that I really like is this Tyranitar from Expedition. Japanese, also Expedition, first edition PSA 9. A really cool looking artwork. I wish Pokemon would get back to the style of artwork. It looks a lot more daunting, a lot more serious, and just pretty badass, right? Tyranitar doesn't look cartoony as fuck. It's pretty cool. But I do like the Tyranitar inside of Obsidian Flames. Pretty cool, man. Silver Tempest, they beat me up on some of these alternate arts. I got a PSA 9 for the Lugia, and it's all right. Still a cool card. Have another Lugia right here from Unseen Forces Cosmos, PSA 8 2005 Pokemon EX. Stunning. Starter Deck Blastoise. Starter Deck Blastoise EX. I actually have this sealed and behind me somewhere in my collection. And I really love this Blastoise card. Not too expensive, but a really cool looking card. So now that I have one graded, I do not have to crack the one behind me. And I think I graded a few of these as well. We have the Delta Species Mewtwo, one of my favorite Mewtwo artworks. I love Delta Species PSA 8. A really cool looking card. I think I have like another one in my collection as well. So I may have 3 now. And then we have the Vaporeon, back to Split Earth. I told you, look at that artwork. It's fucking stunning on Split Earth Holos. Mysterious Mountains, like those sets are Grail sets, right? PSA 9 on that. Really cool looking card. And then here goes the Japanese Mewtwo Holo from Holland Research Tower, first edition PSA 9. And we have both right here. I think the English one actually looks better. You know, usually I like Japanese better, but looking at both of these side by side, I like the gold border. And I think it kind of shines a bit more than the Japanese. What do y'all think? Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. But PSA 9, we have the Leafeon V from Crown Zenith in a PSA 10, Leafeon V-Star. I just pulled this, the Gyarados, and they gave me a 7. I got a PSA 7 on this. I don't know how this happened. I can see it's kind of like top heavy right here, but looking at the card, I don't see any issues. I don't know how this got a 7. There's no hollow scratching. It was a brand new pack fresh card. Must be like a print line or an indent somewhere that I missed. I didn't see. But I'm sure there's something on there. Or there's not. Who knows, right? All right, 2 stacks left. So we have a PSA 8 Gardevoir Level X from Diamond and Pearl Secret Wonders in English. Really cool looking card. And then we have in a PSA 9 from Evolving Skies. Pulled this recently as well. A full art Leafeon V. I just love how Leafeon's sitting in the bed of Leafs, right? Like, the really awesome looking card. We have a Game Boy Dragonite promo. So this is a Game Boy promo from 1998. PSA 9. Love Dragonite. Really cool card. I pulled this myself as well from V-Star Universe. Full Art Charizard V-Star PSA 9. And I wanted to get this one graded because I just felt like it was a little bit more rare than pulling one from the UPC in the promo pack, since you had to actually pull that one out of a booster box. From Astro Radiance, this used to be a more expensive alternate art. The B-Drill, I still love this card. It's still an alternate art. Not expensive at all, but it's a PSA 10. And it's just a stunning artwork. It's really cool. I really like it. I got this from a buddy. He swore to me he didn't want to get rid of this out of his collection. He said this is a PSA 10. It's not. It's a PSA 8. And it's kind of a shame because I really like this Miriam card. Still cool to have in the PC. I love it. It's awesome. But not a PSA 9 or a 10. And then this is another card, probably one of my favorite out of this entire submission that I bought as soon as it came out inside of Japan, from Clover out of Akihabara. PSA 10, one of my favorite artworks, favorite Magic card, probably artwork of all time. And the artwork is just, it's phenomenal. Like if you look at in the background, I believe, hold on, where is it at? You see Gary, yeah, you see Gary right here. You see Gyarados kind of wrapping around. So there's a lot of detail inside of this card, and you just have to appreciate it. It's really awesome card. And then we have another Charizard, another Blaine's. This is a PSA 9. So another Japanese one, almost got the 10, did not secure the 10, but we do have a PSA 9. Really awesome. I love this Blastoise card. Got a PSA 7 from Crystal Guardians. Probably should have submitted my other one. They got me on something. But yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Not too bad, right? Maybe some white chipping. Maybe Greater having a bad day. Typhlosion Hollow from Expedition, Japanese, PSA 9. Then we have Red and Blue Trainer, PSA 9 from Cosmic Eclipse. This one is a banger. And actually I have two in here that are not holographic, but are still pretty expensive cards in a PSA 10. And one of them, which is quite rare, is this 2001 Pokemon Squirtle E-Starter Deck First Edition. I did not see, I think I've seen one that's getting bid on now, but I didn't see any kind of sales for this or comps on eBay. This is in a PSA 10. And I just thought this was a stunning artwork. I mean, it's really awesome. Really cool looking artwork. And then I also thought this one was really cool. I love Gengar. And this is from the Versus series, Morty's Gengar First Edition in a PSA 10 in Japanese. Also not hollow, but another expensive card in a 10. And a really cool looking artwork. We have Blissey. So we have From Town on No Map, First Edition PSA 9, 2002 Blissey Hollow. Really cool looking card. And then we have this in a PSA 10. So the other one I believe was an 8. This is also a Gardevoir Level X from Don Dash First Edition. In a 10, boy. Look at that. In a 10. Another alternate art. One of my favorite Tyranitar modern artworks, PSA 9. Your boy was hungry, right? Had the buffet right here. Eating at Golden Corral. Yeah, y'all remember that. Y'all remember Golden Corral. But is that still a thing? I don't know. I haven't been to America in like fucking 6 years. I don't know. And then we have Palkia Level X, PSA 7 from Great Encounters. We have an Ampharos, PSA 9 from Wind from the Sea. There's also another really awesome Tyranitar that comes from Wind from the Sea from that set. A pretty gnarly Ho-Oh from Neo Revelation PSA 9. Not the first edition, but a really awesome looking card. They beat me up on the Slow King Hollow from Heart Gold Collection First Edition PSA 7. It gives me like a Mario vibe for the background. I'm not sure why, but it's really awesome. My buddy traded me this. I appreciate that, right? Detective Pikachu, Full Art Detective Yoshida, PSA 10. Love that movie. Also got this from Japan when it first came out. Bought this for like $5. Tyranitar, PSA 10. Also another favorite modern artwork of Tyranitar. I think that I'm just actually a Tyranitar lover, man. I like Tyranitar a lot more than I want to admit. There's a lot of other characters I like. I love Pikachu and Gengar and stuff, but Tyranitar is definitely one of my favorites. And Miraidon, I pulled this one, EX, PSA 10. Went down a lot in value, but cool. I pulled this one pack fresh as well. We have the Blaine Hollow. There's not a thing in the world wrong with this except a very minor little chip down there. But I mean, I guess that would warrant probably an 8. I can see that, right? If your other cards are in better condition. Then we have a Blissey Hollow right here, PSA 9. We have another Dragonite Hollow Japanese Fossil from 97, PSA 7. We have an Umbreon V, PSA 10 from Evolving Skies alternate art. A fan favorite, right? And I was looking up prices because we also got the Rayquaza full art from Evolving Skies, the alternate artwork, PSA 10. And I was looking this up, and I think this card went down a lot. It's like $2 to $250 right now. I think this card, the Umbreon V's, actually went up more in price than this Rayquaza, which is crazy to me. But two really awesome cards. Glad to have 10s of those. We have another trainer right here. We have Serena from Silver Tempest, PSA 9. We have another Dragonite artwork, an alternate artwork from Evolving Skies, PSA 9. And then one of my favorite Celebes. Hard to get a 10 in this for me. Full art Celebi V from Fusion Strike. Cool artwork. And then the last card for this submission today is going to be the PSA 8 Jirachi from Hidden Legends from 2004. So let me know what y'all's favorite card was inside of this submission. I am so happy I can share this with y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thanks for the love. I'll be back soon with another video, and I'll see y'all later. Out.